And welcome back to Copa America Season 3 2019. We're onto a final group of the group stage of the round of 16 before we head off into playoffs. And we are going to head into our first map of the winners match. And it is going to be Eric as the Zerg versus Paco Mike as the Protoss. So another PvZ for you.
Indeed. I'm excited. This is Eric versus Paco Mike. The big upset here today is that I forgot my notes. Jim Rising did take a loss, putting him in the losers bracket.
Yeah, and so we'll be seeing later Jim Rising versus Terran. So TVC. Pretty much both these groups, like the winners and losers match, have both turned out similar. PvZ in the winners match and a TVZ in the losers match. But
I was hoping we could see a Protoss make it through, just for diversity.
I mean, we may. Paco Mike may take down Eric.
Yeah, Paco Mike's the last chance. But something to note: Eric has won third place. Or, I'm sorry, fourth place the past 2 seasons.
So, yeah, kid. So he's definitely the strong favorite to get out of this match, out of this series, to go on to the playoffs. But as we said, we've already had an upset with Paco Mike taking down Jim Rising.
Yeah, that's what makes it super weird, is Eric is the favorite to win here, but Paco Mike just took out... I just blanked. But Paco Mike just took out Jim Rising. So, you know, anything's possible here. I couldn't say which way it's going to go.
Yeah. Well, we are getting ready to go into our first game. It is going to be on Ephemeron. So get ready for this wonderful winner series. The last group of Copa America Season 3 2019.
Indeed. Now, something to note. Eric beat Terran 2-0. And what's his name? I'm already losing my train of thought. But if Jim Rising can beat Eric, that would be something to note. Yeah. I think Jim Rising should be able to do that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ephemeron LE. As we starting off this series in the red Zerg. Representing Black Knight Gaming, the Brazilian known as Eric.
And his opponent, spawning in the top left-hand corner, the last Protoss in the tournament, playing for Alpha X. He is also hailing from Brazil.
Oh, also.
Oh no, he's actually from Mexico.
Yeah.
It is Paco Mike. And as I discovered yesterday, his name is not Paco, and his name is also not Mike.
So what is his name?
I forgot. He told me. He actually had a really cool name. Francisco.
Well,
Francisco.
Paco's going to be coming in, scouting that it is a pool first here from
I love it. This is
Eric.
the first cheese we've seen from a Zerg today.
Yeah, I'd say a pool first is a little bit more standard. If you want to be more aggressive as the Zerg, and actually not taking his natural.
Oh, look at him. He's even blocking the natural for the Terran. I mean, the Protoss. He's playing like he himself Protoss.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going for the ultra cheese. He went into a hatchery.
Oh, proxy hatch. Well, it should be
Paco
immediate.
He's not overreacting this. Normally, you want to pull a couple more drones.
It's usually 4 probes and a
4
zealot.
probes and a zealot. That'll take that out. He's only putting 3 on it because
and he hasn't got the wall either.
And he's not going for a zealot. He's going for an adept.
Oh,
this might be a disaster. He's gonna be able to get that pylon down for sure. There's no way this one adept is gonna come out and be able to take it out.
No, he's trying to distract with the Ling. Gonna put down enough pylon. But he
that
does
barely
get
gets
out. And with the help of the probes, we'll be able to chase this away. Has to throw down another pylon to try and save this. More probes just going around trying to stop this. Proxy Ash from going up and should actually be going down. Paco Mai is supply blocked at the moment, has to wait.
This is a
And
bad
doesn't get
start
the
for
cancel.
Paco Mai coming from Eric.
That wasn't a cancel on the
That wasn't
Proxy
a cancel?
Ash.
Oh my
kill.
god, it was a straight kill? That's
Oh.
rough.
Eric slightly misjudging the damage coming in from 18 probes trying to kill.
Man. Yeah,
But
and now
the
he's sitting
wall
at 16 to
is-
24 workers.
But
The
the
wall's
wall
about to
is
get denied
open.
again.
Ling speed about to finish, and I don't think that stalker
sure.
can come. Yeah, he's gonna get it. I don't think that stalker can come out. Literally 2 seconds possibly on that
and Ling speed
stalker.
finished. I think this is it. I don't see what he can do with just a whole bunch of workers. Now he does have a surplus, so he can risk a couple workers to go down. But no production coming out of Paco Mike here because of that pylon going down twice.
Ooh, does get 3 drones trying to stop these pylons from going down. And now usually you see as the Protoss, if they see pull first, they usually finish their wall before even getting their
Yeah,
nexus.
he didn't do that.
Yeah, Paco was being very, very greedy.
Yeah, and he was also distracted because he couldn't take his natural due to the drone block. So he should have at least tried to go for that wall off. One stalker coming out here is not going to be enough. Wall does get finished finally, but there is no mining at the second base. Stalker's going to go down. That drone's
Drone drill.
probe. Yeah, the drone drill. The probe is going to go down. Oh, no. Probe survived.
Yeah, it's just lost mining time at the moment.
A
Eric's
lot of life mining
sitting
time.
back at home, just drawing up, getting his third. As it is a Stargate going to be completing that wall. And has Eric seen it? Let's see. Has it actually? Okay, he has seen it. He just got an overlord over there.
Yeah, he has that one right there. But what are his answers to the Ling's base?
Get a couple of depths.
Yeah, but that's such a bother. 2 adepts or an adept just for these 2 Lings that are left around. Just constantly harassing. That's unfortunate.
It's actually not too bad if you get like 1 adept, because then you can set it across the map, do some scouting.
Yeah. 1 adept wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
But he's just not doing anything here. He's just going. There's more probes. And, ooh, a Void Ray. A defensive Void Ray here. Oh, he's got to warp something in or build something to close that wall. Okay.
Wall's closed. He had an adept in there.
Yeah. Well, I thought he was going to try and take out the adept, but...
So he's going for the 2 adepts with the Stalker plugin.
Not bad.
Getting his lair as well as his 2 gases onto his natural.
Makes me question his Void Ray now that he's held.
Actually,
Guaranteed
not too
defense,
bad,
I guess?
especially guaranteed defense in case he was like going for like quick roaches
Mm-hmm.
to like capitalize on that fact.
He's moving it across the map. I don't know about that.
Yeah, could work.
He's going to do like an Oracle Void Ray push.
So hey, it could work. You
The good old
prismatic alignment
the good old 6-minute Void Ray Oracle push.
that gets denied by 2 queens.
Yeah, that old trusty build. He might get some links for his trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Hydra's coming out.
Hydra Den. The thing is, Paco's not committing to the Void Rays or the Stargate, so Hydras will have a little bit less value.
And he sees nothing's coming out of the Stargate right now.
Yeah. But with this Void Ray and Oracle coming...
He didn't even get to
in-
try and do any damage with
Yeah, no, just
Eric all
denying
over
it.
the defense. Third base is going to try and go down right now, but there's a handful of Lings there ready to deny it. The Adept's going to be able to stop this.
Maybe.
Pylon goes down, base goes down. Okay, yeah, Lings are going back home. You can go ahead and let that base go down. That's hilarious. He actually used the revelation to see the creep tumors.
And the wall. So
And the
that'd
wall,
actually
yeah.
be good.
You get a lot of vision from that wall.
Yeah.
A lot more
See that
vision than...
things are moving out. You see these Hydras are coming to destroy your Oracle. So you're like, oh, better back up.
Yeah, he should just GG out right now. No, I'm kidding. He could definitely do something with this, but it is a scary push coming, given the units that he has. Banelings being morphed in right there in his face. I don't think he sees it though. It's just out of the vision of that base.
Yeah,
This is a
Void
scary
Ring
push
did
here.
get taken down. I think he may just have to cancel. May just have to cancel this third.
Oh,
Please
surround on all of them! And they're all going down, taking all of them out. There's nothing left here but the one Oracle, and GG called. Paco Mike was not able to take it. Eric wins game number 1. Wow,
Yeah,
Eric was playing that very nicely.
Yeah, just had like able to get so much damage done with the pull first was really
Yeah,
was
definitely.
really good for the economy of Eric.
Yeah,
once he realized, okay,
what were you gonna say?
So once he realized he couldn't get anything done with the push coming in from those pull first lings, he was like, all right, I'm gonna go back drone up, get what I need. Sees that it's Stargate producing voters, immediately goes, you know, I'm just gonna make a Hydra.
Yeah.
And just
I mean, he already destroyed the pylon like I think 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
So that's already a lot of minerals. He denied the units coming out. He as well got the got a couple of probes. Denied the mining time. And at that point, his opponent was just so far behind. He's like, if I just sit back, get some drones, hold, then I'm good. And once he saw the third base, he's like, all right, you clearly do not have the economy to withstand much if you're going for a third base on the back end of this. And so I think that's when he just pushed in and ended it all.
Yeah, it seems like it. Well, we are going to be going on to our second map. It is going to be on Triton. Starting to see a development pattern here. Triton. I mean, most people seem to be going for the whatchamacallit. Like Triton as the second or first map. Because it is the best macro map, like the most even map.
Yeah, a lot of the newer maps are getting passed off and vetoed. They're not always the best map, especially with how many Zergs are in this tournament. Triton is a good one, though. I do enjoy Triton.
Yeah. Well, we are loading into the second map of the series. It is going to be Triton.
Indeed. Let's see if this is going to be the final the final game between these two players. Only time can tell. But yeah, Chem and Eric usually finish 3rd and 4th place, 2nd and 1st special Kilazar. So Paco Mike is going up against the reigning 4th place champion here.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Triton LE for the second game of this series. And spawning in the top left, the blue Protoss, representing Alpha X and the nation of Mexico. This is Paco Mike.
Indeed, indeed. And his opponent spawning in the bottom right-hand corner with the early pool and the red Zerg pieces, playing for Black Knight Gaming, representing Brazil. It is Eric.
Alright, so no early game shenanigans going to be happening, except for Pool First again by Eric.
Now, Pool First isn't by any means an all-in or anything too crazy these days. Kind of normal almost.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not standard, but it's not too crazy now. The probe should be able to scout this, and hopefully Paco Mike reacts properly in this scenario. I don't know what Eric's plan is here. Is he just trying to end it quick? Does he think that this will catch his opponent off guard? Is he just that confident in his play? Who knows? He does see it. He's going to go ahead and put a second pylon down already to make sure that those pylons don't get taken out.
Immediately gets the wall down. Not going for that Nexus like he did the last time. Wings are out. Immediate Zealot to help defend the wall. And he should be able to hold this time.
Definitely. Now, here's where I would like to see the transition from Eric. What is he going to do now that this was denied? Normally, you can take a quick third base. He's going to put some drones on gas now.
Mm-hmm.
Not going for the third base quite yet.
No.
But also no unit production, so he's probably going to get out his queens and then go for that third base. But also, this is the other bad thing about having Zealots out first.
Oh, needs to be careful.
What is he doing? No! You got to leave one in
no!
the hole! Whoa, that was a little too risky for my like.
Yeah.
He has to keep one in there and use one for harass.
Yeah. But does
Sheesh,
manage to
that was
push back
close.
the Lings. And it's going to be Stargate coming in from Paco Mike into that main, not the into the wall this time, so not going to be spotted out by the by the Overlord.
It is interesting though, because forcing your opponent to go Zealots first, these two adepts are coming across the map super late, and it's just two adepts. He's not going to send the Zealots across the map on foot. So it is forcing a little bit more.
You say that.
Yeah, I say that, but here you have it. I'm completely wrong. He's slowly walking the Zealots across the entire map.
I mean, combined with two adepts could actually be quite devastating to the mineral lines.
Yeah, but those Zealots are not making it home.
Yeah,
this is what I was saying. If these Zealots don't do damage and he takes them across the map, it's forcing a lot of economy out of your opponent. Is he going to lose that queen? He can't get the queen back. It's stuck behind the creep tumors he put down. They do act as a
shaded
wall.
to the main.
Oh, they shaded in the main, and now they're going to be doing some damage. He did take out the two Zealots. Only getting 3 workers so far.
And a queen.
And a queen. Yeah, the queen is really the big kicker here. Queens are expensive.
Can he get one more drone? Maybe no.
Nice.
That queen popping up at that last minute, saving that drone's life.
Units lost tab. That was definitely in favor of Eric.
Yeah, but only just.
Only just, but he did lose 3 workers, so that's denying mining tab. So it might be more in favor of the Protoss player here.
Now Eric taking his third. Did see that it was a Oracle coming.
But no spores.
And no spores. All that
That gate might go down.
Yeah. I was going to recall the Oracle. To help defend.
That was a great call by Eric to counter with the Lings, recall the Oracle.
Yeah, that now gives time for Eric to put spores into his main.
Next level.
I think it was more of like, you used all your army there. I might as well go counterattack because we possibly won't have that much at home. But now getting the Twilight Council and Robo. Warp Gate is about to finish, so this...
nice shield battery there. Which is what I was talking about earlier. When you send those 2 Zealots over the map, that's all your army there.
The wall might be open!
The wall's open! He breaks it, but then he just leaves.
Yeah, he's like, maybe if he got in earlier.
Run maybe all the way to the natural and then some reinforcing Lings. I don't know. Either way, he's not out of this by a long shot. They are even on workers just until right now. Stasis War gets 1 drone. That was a nice save there. That's not quite the damage you want from an Oracle, though.
No. I guess you can't really go in for too much, but
yeah.
Paco Mike's going to be going for that Templar Archives and War Prism, so maybe going into an Archon drop.
I believe so. Yeah. I don't know. It's not completely over here by any means, sir. Now the third base is going to be taken here for Paco Mike. I just feel like Eric's in a better position right now. He's got the worker lead. He kind of has map control. He can see all over the map.
Oracle Bag's happening. He's coming around, so. But yeah.
Warp Prism.
Yeah, the Warp Prism is out. Charge also being started as well as Immortals at third, going down as well. And figures for Paco Mike, I'm going to assume that he wants to get those that Archon drop out. But I'm not sure where he's going, unless he wants to do a warp in at... Okay, now he's going to
There he goes.
There he goes.
There it is. And on the back of this, I was going to say, Eric's getting his upgrades up, even getting the infestation pit, as well as he just spawned, I think, like 10 roaches. So he does have the roaches just in time prepared for this. That warp is already getting kind of low. Doesn't want to lose the queen. He gets one of the queens.
Might get the second, but the roaches are there to help dissuade. What is that Phoenix doing? He's trying to...
Yeah, is he going to lift the queen?
Yeah, actually, that wouldn't be too bad of an idea.
Right, lift the queen, and then he can have more free range with the warp prism.
Revelates the creep to stop it from getting too
I like
wild.
that move, but I don't know if that's a waste of energy.
Could be, couldn't be.
Yeah, it's not a game changer.
Yeah.
It
As
does
of
help
yet.
to clear up some creep though.
Oh, Nidus! Now that's something we haven't seen. in
And
the meta.
Swarm Host. So it's not just an attacking Nidus. This is a whack-a-mole Nidus. Yeah. So
Excuse me.
I mentioned this yesterday. I've been wanting to see. We haven't seen any infestors or anything like. Not infestors.
It's almost.
Yeah, Swarm Host. There you go. I swear I play StarCraft, guys. But yeah, we haven't seen Swarm Host in this at all today. Like this entire tournament, A, B, C, any group. And here they are. He's also getting Burrow. I'm not sure if that was an accident on purpose. What his plans are for the Burrow. But he is going to go for that third base. Same time, a push is coming down the middle of the map from Paco Mike. So let's see how this engagement goes. He might have to pull the Swarm Hose back home.
Nice one.
Yeah, he took him out of the Nidus Worm. He's going
but the roaches are here. There's a couple of roaches here. Media warp in.
Warping at home. That is nice.
Oh, does get into the natural. Can actually deny.
Oh, nice. He has a nice little concave here, or a choke point, where the Zealots have no surface area to attack, and these roaches will be able to take him out. Same time, he's going for the push down in the bottom left-hand corner, and he's using only half of his little flying locust there.
Locust, yeah.
Yeah. And he held this perfectly, and still has the locust left over to get back into that Nidus Worm and attack the third. Same time, these roaches are causing all types of havoc. Oh, there goes the Burrow, causing him to warp back in at home, and now he has no vision. He's gonna have his vision all over the map if he wants to get these roaches. Roaches can even move while burrowed. He did get that research.
Tunneling claws, yeah.
Yeah, tunneling claws. And
combine that with Swarm Host, this is gonna be a very, very deadly.
I haven't seen someone play Zerg like this in a while. Burrowed roaches against Protoss. That's an interesting. Even getting a Nidus Worm, I didn't even think about that. The burrowed roaches provide vision to get a Nidus Worm.
Oh, Locust on the Fed coming in.
Oh man, this is detrimental. This is gonna be game.
This could be game. Nidus into the main. I think roaches is gonna start pouring out.
Oh, the third goes down. Oh, GG.
Eric.
Oh, Eric takes out Paco Mike with the swiftness.
Moving on to the playoffs.
Man, that is unfortunate, yeah.
That was pretty dominant.
I kind of feel bad for Paco Mike because he is a really good player, but like I said, Eric has won 4th place in the past 3 seasons, so that was kind of expected there. Nonetheless, GG from both of those players.
Yeah, GG indeed. And up next, we're gonna have a TVZ. Gonna be crowd favorite Jim Rising versus Terran. That's not gonna be a match you do not want to miss, and it will be coming in after this break. After this short 7-minute break, we're gonna show another duct tape, Yodaslim's favorite part of the tournament, and of course, we will see after that. Don't forget to stretch your roaches, hydrate your Hydras, drain your disruptors. And of course, do come back and join us for the losers match of Group D of Copa America Season 3 2019. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to Copa America Season 3 for 2019. So we are getting ready to go into our losers match between Jim Rising and Terran. A nice TVZ up and ready for you. And of course, we're a bit shocked by by Jim Rising actually being in this losers match.
Yeah, it's very interesting for coming out of this one. I don't know how this is gonna go. Eric obviously always a favorite to come out of here. As we just saw, he was able to secure the victory. Paco Mike is now going home. Terran is the other loser fighting Jim Rising. Well, not loser, but into the losers bracket.
Yeah, Paco's going into the deciding match. And this is about to see who's not going to leave.
Right.
Yeah, who's gonna get knocked out and who's not.
Yeah, definitely. You're right. I don't know, I really hope Jim Rising wins just because I'm a fan and I'm also Mexican, so I'm a little biased, but I don't know. It's definitely not going to be an easy win for Terran.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for the lobby to be set up here. Still doing vetoes at the moment, so hopefully find out what maps we're going to be playing on for the group stage. For the series. I'm going to assume it's going to be Ephemeron, Triton, and either World of Sleepers or Simulacron. No Zen, no Nightshade, no nothing.
I mean, those have been the two maps we've seen thus far, or like three maps we've seen thus far in every single one. Very rarely does it stray far from. I think we had Simulacrum, right? That was one of the weird maps we had.
Yeah, Simulacrum. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that one to be played at all.
Yeah, it's usually been World of Sleepers, Ephemeron, and Triton. So, yeah, no. Interesting to see what the...
Shout out to everybody watching at home. This has been a long tournament with a lot of great games, so you guys watching at home are dope. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I got work in 7 hours. That's great.
Oh, no way. You're doing this before you go?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I finished work, 9 hours before this?
Oh, God.
4 hours of sleep, and then woke up at like 6 a.m. thinking it was time of day. Yeah.
What time did the cast actually start your time? Like 8 or 9?
Yeah. I'm like,
oh, God.
I could go back to bed because I already made a cup of coffee. I'm like,
if you go back to bed, you're not waking up.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, man.
Oh,
So
I'm
you
not
made
even
it here.
falling asleep.
Yeah, once you make the coffee, you're not falling.
Yeah. First map is going to be Triton, then we're going to go on to Ephemeron, and then Eternal Empire. So we're going to have a bit of a switch up here.
Yeah. I don't know where you're getting this information from, but yes, I agree.
Literally in the Copa chat.
Oh.
in
oh,
game.
yeah, that's right. I can't get in there for some reason.
Yeah.
Like it says I'm in there, and not working.
Should start see the lobby zone set up. So, because we did say we were going to see the Ephemeron and Triton getting swapped out here. Lobby is up. You're ready to go in. So we are getting ready to go do this. Whatchamacallit? This loser series. All right, everybody in. You're at cook me.
Are we all here?
Yeah, we're all here. All right.
Okay, cool. So yeah, players are ready. I'm very excited for this Jim Rising game, man. I watch his stream a lot. So I'm excited to see him win. If he loses, that would be a big upset, I believe.
Yeah. I think a lot of people will be disappointed.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Terran's ready. Just waiting for say Jim's ready. He is ready. Is chat ready? Because we are definitely ready for this series. Guys, I hope you're ready because it is time for Jim Rising versus Terran.
Indeed. Probably one of the most intense matchups of the night. I believe that we'll be seeing. Terran's been pretty good lately. We've seen a lot of great Terrans. Yesterday, honestly, was all a good Terran, Special and Kelazar being the first to come out of Group A and B. And here we have the Zergs being more of the dominant ones coming out of Group C and Group D.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, we are now on to Triton LE for this first map of this best of 3 series to determine who will be going on to face Bucko Mike in our deciding match. And spawning in the bottom right, the Blue Zerg. From Mexico, it's Jim Rising.
What's his clan? Makaku?
That's a good question. Quick, Wikipedia.
I don't know that one. But as we find out what clan he's part of in team, in the top left-hand corner, also playing as the previous player for Black Knight Gaming, he's the Red Terran player. His name is just that. It's Terran. Coming straight out of Brazil. I hope you guys got some comfortable pajamas on or whatever it is. Seat. Jim Rising, I was about to say, I don't think Jim Rising's a very cheesy man, but instantly corrected. He's going pool first, but he's also going gas first. So this opening is one where you get your queen out and 2 lings, but you can also take your third fairly quickly before any pressure can be applied to you. You actually are able to get your third base before you get any. Oh, he's gonna go with
reactive
6 lings. Yeah, he's going with 6 lings. So this whole game is interesting. Yeah, no scouting as well from Terran. That's a big mistake.
Yeah, and no drone scout from. Wow, this is actually.
This is interesting. Yeah, this is probably the best situation for Jim Rising.
Yeah.
Like, he could have already had a Marine out or a Reaper.
If he sees the links, well, he could get 2 Marines out at a time, which he is doing, but now...
That natural is not going to be done. There's no way that's going to finish.
Cancel it. But, actually, 2 Marines should be out in time to help defend this. Because Jim Rising went around.
That many links should be
actually, he's not going! He's going straight to main.
There he goes. He does go for the SCV now.
Okay, SCV pull. It's going to be there.
Lots of denied mining time here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice hold by Terran. It is a little unfortunate getting that lost mining time plus losing the 1 SCV and not finishing your natural yet. But Jim Rising hasn't yet taken a third. There he goes for the third now. So this is a variation of it. There's different ways you can go with that opener. But he decided to go heavy ling flood. And he's just now getting his queens.
Yeah, not getting the third actually yet.
Yeah, he's got the placement for the third, but he's not. Now he's got the money for it.
Okay, now he's got the money, yeah. All right, so it's going to be Terran's going to be transitioning into a standard, like, 1-on-1 at the moment. With that reacted factory with the Hellions, so... It'll be quite...
I wonder what made him go with the reactor first.
Yeah. Maybe he was thinking, maybe I can hold this off, but does supply Jim Rising with that gaggle of Marines. Plus, maybe he can fool Jim Rising to thinking maybe it's a 2-on-1 instead of a 1-on-1.
Yeah, true that.
Because you don't really get that amount of Marines with a 1-on-1.
Yeah, for sure. Usually don't even get a Marine, you get a Reaper out, and then...
Yeah. That's the thing as well. Yeah, no scouting here by... Terran. But he is going to be actually switching into the 2-1-1 instead, so amount of Marines is justified.
Yeah, I don't know which way this is going to go now. I'm kind of just like sitting here watching in awe of what might go down. Jim Rising does have a good amount of queens out here to defend those little flamey cars. The Hondas with flamethrowers.
Well, Lings are going to be trying to come in, but there should be enough Marines here to help defend.
Oh, late on the pullback from those Lings.
These Hellions just scoping around, trying to see what they can find, but the Queens are enough to help defend this. 8 more Lings on the way here. It seems
5 drones went down.
Ooh. Thanks to those Hellions. Oh, that's a...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why. I better just take down a Queen.
That's a lot.
Did he not...
He's sending them out. Oh, God.
Oh. Oh my god, that could have been so much worse.
Yeah. We should be able to get out of there just barely, and...
Oh, can even position himself on the third. Get more drones killed.
At the same time going with the Hellions. And now he's going to use the Lib as a defense for the Hellions. That is just top notch right there. Lib will now go down. He's going to try and get the Hellions out, which he does. Well played so far by Terran. I don't know. Terran has a shot here at Jim Rising. It has not been a straight destruction from Jim Rising.
And he's going straight into Spire as well. Possibly not the best against this 2-1-1 because I'm pretty sure there is Stim. And Stim Marines against Realists are quite decent.
Indeed. Yeah, we haven't seen like Muta Bane as it used to be the standard in ZVT. It's pretty exposed there, the tech or the buildings.
Yeah,
there's not much to defend here. Tank getting up in the back.
Yeah. That's the Spine going down. The Queen's trying to do the best as they can. The Lings flooding forward. And the Bailey Nest isn't even done. Terran can actually push this and can't kill off this third. The start stepping back is quite good. Hellion also there to help with the defense. Tank firing from above, but the Lings trying to get us around. Tank firing on the back line, and all the Lings are going down. The tanks are still alive.
There's nothing to hold this here. That third base is 100% going to go down. He's getting 6 mutas right now, but there's so many Marines there that it doesn't even... And on the back of this, he's just going to GG! Terran takes game number 1! This is not the upset I was looking for.
No,
Any other time in the tournament, I was looking for an upset. This is not the upset I was looking for.
No. But Terran.
Jeez, Terran, like what? What was that all about?
I mean, it was just no really good defense. He did have his Baneling Nest on the way. The Spire was a bit too late, but other than that, seems to be
I didn't like the Spire option.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're a little like lean banging into tanks there. It's just not the best.
Yeah. I don't know how I felt about that one. But that does give Jim Rising the chance now. He's got to 2-0 his opponent.
Oh, Marine get like did I click on? Alright.
Very interesting here, guys. I don't even know what to talk about.
Yeah, no, after that, if Terran could possibly repeat that again, should be alright. Should potentially look for the upset here. Knock Jim Rising out of contention and go on to a TVP, a matchup we haven't seen all day. So it'll be TVC, PVC, and a ZBC, but we'll finally see a TVP.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see a TVP. We haven't seen one, I think, this entire tournament, except for one, right, with Nano. Nano playing turn.
Wait,
I guess I could just check my bracket right here. Nano. Did he play center?
No, Terran.
Oh yeah, in the last group, Nano played center and lost, or won 2-1. Yeah, we didn't cast that one though.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ephemeron, where it might potentially be the last map of this series. And spawning in the top left, the Red Terran, representing Black Knight Gaming from Brazil. This is the Terran.
And his opponent spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, the favorite here for this matchup, but somehow he is down by 1. He's going to have to 2-0 his opponent. From Mexico, with the Blue Zerg players, it is Jim Rising. Not 100% sure on his clan there, or his team.
Yeah, we should have checked. We should have viewed his profile. But oh
well. I'm looking on Wikipedia and I don't see it, but his player profile we can check next game. If there is a next game.
Infinity. He's in Infinity Esports.
Oh, okay. How'd you look that up?
Kura literally told me in the live feed chat.
Oh, God. Oh, thank you, Crow. Yeah, you did say that in Infinity Esports. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just on point.
Yeah, that's why she is the information fairy. So it's going to be Reaper Expand this
Information
time.
fairy. I like that.
Yeah, that is her
That's
official
exactly
title.
what she is.
Yeah. But it's going to be the Reaper Expand coming in from Terran instead of going for that really fast reactor into the 2-1-1. Now, Terran's going to go for a scout and see that it is going to be that hatch before pool.
Yeah, I wish I could go back and relook at that replay. So yeah, Jim Rising did the rush, but I think Terran didn't see the rush come in the early pool, but I think he still had his own build in mind for that game, and it worked out for him. Whatever that build was, I didn't see what the timing was exactly, but he had that push down to a science, I believe. And Jim Rising going early pool, denying his third longer, slowing down his economy. That just made Terran's build that much stronger when it hit. Because there's nothing but Lings.
Yeah. Nothing but Lings and a couple of Queens.
Yeah.
But this Reaper coming in, doing a lot of work, just dashing and dancing around. That still hasn't been taken yet. Reaper will go into that main. Meanwhile, the factory almost finished the reactor as well. As this Reaper just keeps on dancing and prancing.
No third base yet.
No third base just as of yet. It's going to be the bunker block that we saw earlier.
Oh, God.
As it is going to be a 1-1-1.
Gosh, Terran is looking pretty strong here, actually.
Yeah. Oh. Still, though, actual creep tumor. And okay, there it is. There it goes.
That Reaper was just applying too much pressure.
Yeah. But now that third...
No link speed at all. Not even a gas taken, I don't believe.
He's got link speed.
Oh, he's got link speed? Oh, yeah, it does.
He literally just finished it, so he said, oh, there's no link speed.
Oh, that's why I didn't see it. It just finished.
But now with the Reaper inside that bunker, it's going to be hard for actually...
He's going to go for the other third? Where's he go? Yeah, he's going to take the far third. That is a scary base to take.
Ooh.
Very hard to get your drones over there.
Yeah, especially if Terran can find out that he's taking that. It's going to be the Roach Warren. Well, that's just a quick one more run. Oh, Reaper does get down.
His second thought taking that base over there.
Because now the Reaper's gone. It's not been
but look at this, coming right down the middle of the midfield. Or the map, there is a push coming in.
Yeah, late fair going to be taken in.
And there's only 4 Lings here to stop all this. This is
one
terrible.
Queen. How many drones are going to get taken down? 2, 3. Do I hear 4? Do I hear 4? I do hear 4 drones. 5 drones. I have 5 drones. As the roast continues, 7 drones. Can we make it 9 drones in total? As Terra now takes that worker lead against Jim Rising. Roach is now out. He's looking for that Roach Ravager timing push. And look, with the Liberator as well, is going to be so hard for...
How's Terran doing so good against Jim Rising? I want to know what's going on. Is Jim Rising just having a really bad day or what?
I would say Jim is having a pretty bad day.
Gosh, in the losers bracket, still losing 1 map. You'd assume that he would take the losers bracket easily.
Yeah, well, the third going to get denied. It's just going to be Roaches for now. Repositioning of that Liberator. So Roaches have to go back.
He's at home droning up right now. He's not even trying to make a harder push out of this.
Is that?
He is now going for the lair. More drones, creep tumors. Yeah, interesting. He's not actually going to be too aggressive with the early Roach Warren that he got out.
Maybe it's like, no, I'm going to pretend I'm going to go for this Roach Ravager push.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. It was like a fake out.
Yeah. It's really good. Now, going for a 3, adding 2 more barracks, so going for a more bio style of play, Terran is, and particularly not generally what we see as a Terran play. Usually we see the more mech style of play, but bio is still a viable option sometimes.
Yeah, I hope Jim Rising doesn't just go out right here, right now. I hope he can find some way to pull this off.
Well, he needs a Baneling nest, which I'm pretty sure he doesn't have. Yeah, he doesn't.
Oh, he's not moving his drones to the third base.
Oh, but the Queen taking out the shots. Only one drone dying and a couple of lava. Maybe a couple of tanks. Oh, no! Oh, 5 drones getting killed off. And I think the second Liberator as well took down 1 drone.
Did he take the macro hatch in his natural?
He did.
I haven't seen that before, but I guess it's to deny Hellion runs by.
Yeah, plus get your lava production up and running.
Yeah.
I guess.
Normally you want to put that in the main base, though, if I'm not mistaken. At least I always do. Maybe I've been doing it wrong. One good push here from the Terran, and that base is gone. Like this push right here.
Like this push right now. Medevac's out at the moment.
You see that push he's going with, but he only has like 3 lings going into the third base. Should strike some sort of reaction here.
Yeah, it doesn't force him too bad. I'm not getting trends. There we go. Getting the SCV drill. 4 SCVs going down, 5 in total. So not too bad just for 4 lings. But this push could potentially do a lot. Just these 3 Marines in the middle.
Oh god, look at where he's sending his lings. He's sending his lings back around the far right side of the map. And I don't know if he's gonna have enough to hold this push right here. He should cancel the base immediately.
He does have Ravages this time to help clear off the
He's going for that ling run by again.
Yeah.
Let's see what the reaction is here by Terran. He does have a couple Marines there ready. Jim Risen's gonna pull back here.
Terran just gonna reposition himself. Gonna clear off that creep up into the high ground. That hatchery is not on target there. Take that drone.
No.
There we go. So yeah, both players.
1-1 weapons and armor are about to finish right now, and I think that's gonna cue Terran to push in heavily as these tanks. Oh, what was that positioning?
Zerglings possibly looking for a surround when those Marines came in.
God, looking at this reinforcements coming down the map for Terran, I'm a little scared for Jim Risen. This might be the end of his tournament life here.
Well, if you can actually get a good surround on this tank and Marines, actually be pretty decent. Plus, there are Mutalisks coming out, and if you can control those along with the Baneling bus, and look at this run by now.
Oh, that is a good run by. At the same time, the main armies are engaging center of the map, and Jim Rising has to get a good engagement. He's going to be able to take out the tanks for the... But does he have anything to clear up these Marines? 17 SCVs go down, and I'm not sure if he's going to have enough to hold here.
No. Battle's coming down, gonna miss the status.
There's only 2 medevacs though here for the STEM Marines, and now with the Roaches plus the Air Mutas, I think he should be able to hold this, and he did. 25 SCVs went down on the other side of the map.
And it's still going!
Oh, he somehow managed to bring this game back just when you thought it was all lost. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Mr. Jim.
He's gonna get more Marines.
Oh my god, that was great. That was great.
And now getting more mutas, getting +1 air weapons, getting +2 melee and ground carapace as well.
That's exactly what he needed to get back in this game. And now he's sitting at 70 workers against 39 workers. 30 worker lead here for the...
This is where you want to be as the...
Yeah, double the worker league now. 40 to 80 workers.
Oh. I don't think Jim can make any more workers. And you need to start making army supply.
Yeah, at this point, I think he knows he should just make army.
Yeah.
And get upgrades.
Which he is doing. +2 carapace and melee almost done. +1 fly attack as well. Getting finished up as well. 6 more mutas, more lings. As Drill
harnessing his inner
out.
Rainer.
Oh, the mutas!
Ooh, nice pick off of that medevac. He channeled his inner Rainer and went with the ling run-bys, and that really brought him back in this game. The entire army was knocking at his door, and he's like, you know what? Now's a good time to send about 30 lings across the map.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
and now Terran's getting smart putting down the Widow Mine.
Yeah, and combine that. Oh, come on, go in! Oh,
he picked up the Widow Mine just in time. That was nicely played.
But the mutas are out. Can they snipe off the Widow Mine? Nope, they decided too much fire. Yeah. And it looks like Terran wants to keep on pushing out with this ling force. What's attacking that third? Is that a Baneling run by? It is!
Oh, and they connect.
On just 2 Marines and a missile turret, so...
The missile turret's huge, though. He can go in with the Banelings, or the Ooh, way to get that little
reactor
there. He could have gone in with the mutas. That's a lot of Marines.
Yeah.
28 lings coming up, as well as the infestation pit, and upgrade for the attack of air units on the side of Jim Rising.
Hasn't gone to Hive yet, so can't start getting those +3 weapons upgrades. This bird is going to be very exposed to both armies.
Man. Another huge ling run by along with the mutas. This is actually just an all-out attack on the third base. At the same time, Terran is going to have to go in for the attack at the bottom side of the map in the south. And they
only 3 medivacs for that much fire? Wow, Drilling Claws is done, so could actually pull off, like finish off some of this units here.
Jim Rising needs to go home and defend right here. If he defends this attack right here, he should be able to win the game. There is a whole lot of Widow Mines. Hopefully it can cause some splash damage, friendly fire. But here we will find out. Yes, good here. Oh, good connects on the Widow Mines, but it looks like Jim Rising just has too much here. He will be able to defend this. He is pushing them into a corner. A couple of medevacs do pick up and go into the natural, or the main base per se, but it's just not enough with the mutas here and the lings. 29 workers go down, but Jim Rising on the back end of this has 6 bases. A nice economy, and now there's only 27 SCVs left for Terran here in this game, and he's gonna keep fighting because look at the supply, 148 to 87 supply.
Look at it. Look how it is soup. As 3 Baylanes. Oh, the Baylanes! Oh, nice focus fire there.
But still, there's just too much here, man. There's no way.
Yeah. They actually, lings get on top of the 2 forward Widow Mines before they're able to fire off the shots.
Talk about a comeback. I thought Jim Rising was out of this.
No. Almost doubling the supply now of Terran.
Definitely, yeah, he double supply now for sure.
As now another ling run by into that third.
And he has double the workers and double the army, equaling doubly supply.
Almost triple the workers now.
Oh god, no anti-air at that third. This is a slow bleed out for Terran. I mean, honestly, what we don't really think about is this is also a big mental game, so Terran could be dragging this game out just to gather his thoughts for the next game.
He may be doing that. He's so low on economy. GG is called, and we're going to the ace match.
Oh my god, Jim, you scared me there, buddy. You had me worried there for a second. I'm glad he pulled it off, though. Yeah, that was a comeback if I've ever seen it. Indeed.
Yeah, that ling ran by at the third while the main army was pushing was definitely genius.
Yeah, looking at the aftermath of the game, workers created this game. So Terran created 78 workers, and Jim Rising created 141 workers that game. Just to put things into perspective.
How many workers got killed? I wish I could see that.
Yeah, I missed that. I was looking for that too, but I was late to that party.
Yeah.
We're looking that up, but that is a lot of workers being made there.
English casters are ready.
Oh, oops, yeah.
Else is ready. I already said we're ready.
Nice.
The Brazilians are ready. See whether the Spanish are ready. Jim is ready.
Nice. Are Spanish casters actually Spaniard?
Spaniard. I think, well, Mexican maybe.
I'm about to see. Because if you guys do want to check it out, it's liquipedia.net/StarCraft2/Copa_America_2019/season 3. I know it's long, but you guys can just go to Wikipedia, look up Copa America, and you can see all of the stats.
All the exclamation point brackets.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you want to make it easy, I guess. If you want to be lazy, you can just hit exclamation mark bracket in the chat. But you can check out all the information, the format, the prize pool, past winners, and the current standings.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, I guess we do have a bunch of talent here today in the Spanish cast, and they are all Mexican.
Yeah.
And a lot of Brazilian.
Probably cheering for Jim right now. Yeah, like,
if I wasn't casting, I'd be over there watching that stream right now.
They'd be so hyped right now.
Yeah, I can only imagine how hyped they are right now in that.
They want that rematch between Paco and
Yeah.
Amazing.
And what I did notice is we have a slight spike in viewers right now. I think everyone was waiting for Jim Rising to come in,
Yeah.
questioning how he even got here into the bracket.
Yeah.
I'm questioning too.
To be honest, we
Tell
don't
me.
know. We don't know unless we can see those replays.
Yeah. Or unless we ask Jim Rising, but
Yeah.
he's busy
that's
playing
just-
games right now.
Yeah. Well, we are getting on to our last map. It is going to be the Eternal Empire.
Not very eternal.
I mean,
It will be gone after this year.
have you seen the Imperium of Man?
The Eternal Empire. Is this Star Wars related?
No. Well, it's probably Warhammer 40k related. But anyway, we are on to our last map of this loser match series. So we are now onto the Internal Empire. And spawning in the bottom left, the Red Terran, representing Black Knight, and from Brazil, give it up for Terran.
And his opponent spawning in the top right-hand corner. He is playing for Infinity Esports, hailing from Mexico. He is blue, he is a Zerg, and he goes by the name of Jim Rising. Now, can Jim rise to the occasion and get this second win in a row in order to secure his place in the next matchup?
Yeah, whether he wants to get his chance at revenge against Paco Might, or whether
This is the for all the marbles for both players.
Yeah.
Somebody's here is going home right now after this game.
oh, they probably are at home right now. Just saying.
Exactly. I mean, I'm curious about that little monkey picture that Jim Rising has.
It's probably because like his clan's probably like full of boosted apes, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
normal opening from both players thus far, unless Terran decides to go for. Okay, he's gonna go for. the
It's
Reaper.
Reaper expand. Yeah. It's maybe the classic Reaper expand.
Yeah, so both players are not trying to be cheeky on their final lifeline here.
Hey, even if they were Jim. Jim was checking for proxies in case it was like a proxy 2 racks.
Yeah.
And I think Terran's actually the first Terran we have seen not do, at least
Not
today,
proxy at all.
not proxy at all. Unless he goes through to the second, into the deciding match, then maybe we might see him do a proxy.
I hope he doesn't go into the side match. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't be biased, but Jim Rising.
I'm biased here.
But
But
I'm going
yeah,
for all the Zergs that are Mexican. No, I'm just kidding. I wanted to see a Protoss win. We haven't had a good Protoss really break through just yet.
It seems to be dominated by the Terrans and Zergs of the South and Central American scene. But it looks to be just a 1-1-1 at the moment from Terran. Nothing.
It's a little unfortunate. Terran with that Reaper did waste his first grenade, not doing anything. He didn't even hit the mineral line. Doesn't make a huge difference, but every little thing counts here. Nice placement of that second queen on top of the ramp.
Just to deny that, Reaper some scouting. Waiting for the liftoff of that barracks. Yep, it's just going to be, looks like to be the same
Here's a
1-1-1.
1-1-1.
Now,
Oh, he
does
missed the
Terran
Reaper
wanna go
going in.
back? Yeah. Hey, it's not going to see much. It's not going to be a early roach push, because
That Reaper heals quick.
yeah. Well, I didn't get hit later on, but no speed of these lings till just yet 10 seconds until that's done. The third is going to be taken. The Reaper cannot deny that in time. It's just going to be
Third
the
base.
Hellions at the moment.
Oh, he is now researching the invisibility cloak.
Banshees.
They're
Cloak?
asking Harry
Banshees.
Potter for his invisibility cloak right now.
Yeah, it's like, please, Mr. Potter, sir, can we have your invisibility cloak? It's like, no, fuck off.
Yeah, so they're just in there like, please. That's what takes the research so long.
Yeah.
You really have to convince him of it.
Yeah, they have to like convince him, and it's like maybe even do a bit of torture, but you know he's like been through a lot, so it doesn't really face him. So that's why it takes forever.
Yeah. Or maybe he likes to torture people because he could just throw on the invisibility cloak and disappear.
Ooh.
No telling. No telling. A random fun fact from someone in the chat. I can't read because I have my computer. All that. I can't read the name. He said, yeah, Terran usually goes 2-1 in Copa America. Let's see if he will repeat this.
Let's see.
Interesting.
Actually, there's a drone waiting.
I think he was trying to make a spore crawler. Maybe he got blocked or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Waiting for the money.
Banshee's
he definitely has the money for it.
He's got plenty of money. But the Sped is in trouble. He's actually not going for like what possibly maybe like a hellbat timing push. It's now the Sped is in trouble.
Is scouting enough because this is a scary push. He's gonna lose one of the queens if he's not careful.
He does get it. Spine going down. Banshee almost out of energy. Probably pick up one more queen, but the whatchamacallit is there.
Jim's really favoring mutas here, and I'm It worked the last game just due to, actually not due to anything. He just played it very well. But
yeah,
Eric
it was mainly link run buys.
Yeah, it was the link run buys. There you go.
Terran's still not taking his third at the moment. I think he is building it. Yeah, he is getting the orbital command.
Okay, yeah.
And he's going back into bio, getting more and more barracks, getting steam, getting +1.
A nice fake out here.
Attack, and combat shields as well as these cloak banshees are going to come in. There's no detection here in this third. More and more going down.
He has an overseer somewhere.
Yeah, where is it?
It's slow.
It's there, slowly flirting its way in. There is a spore in this main, and one of the banshees doesn't have energy. Oh, could be potentially misleading here. There's one banshee does go down. There's the second one. Oh.
Not well played by Terran.
No, it's not.
A little bit of miss micro though, but it happens here.
Yeah. But Jim going for the meters. 6 meters, 7 meters on the way now.
So that should have been scouted out by those Oh, it wasn't scouted out. He did it in the natural. Like a boss just to hide it. Banshees went in there and saw nothing.
Now Ling's running across the map, seeing where that first taken, but the Hellions are in hot pursuit.
But look at the tab at the top of the map screen. He is Terran, that is. He's getting anti-air.
Yeah, he is getting the missile turrets and the armory. Maybe going into 4s.
Yeah, so I don't know if these mutas are going to be able to do too much damage. He's already getting +1 attack for the air. If he goes all the way to the natural base right now, he might be able to just barely deny the.
If you micro it correctly, you can get a couple of SCVs.
Yeah. It's pretty much like the banshees, you know, if you bother and go around. But here comes a big push in the north side of the map with a whole lot of marines. His base is going to go down.
And a tank as well, but there should be enough here to defend. No drones going down as yet. The third did get destroyed. Queen's moving forward. Looks like that's just going to be it. Broodling's just nibbling on this tank.
Jump on this army before that tank comes out.
Oh, that tank is going to get sniped, and the mutas do retreat back.
Well played by both players here, I guess. No one really overextending in that position, but it is unfortunate that Terran. Ooh, nice. Terran did. Jim Rising lost his third base.
Oh, the mutas stuck between two savages of fire. That looks like he'll be able to get away. One muta may go down. He's just making mass muta Ling at the moment. Probably needs to get the Baneling nest as well.
We've seen what Jim Rising can do with very little.
He has got it.
But this is tough because Terran has 3 bases already. Jim Rising is just now recreating his third base, and the push is coming back, and he only has a handful of Banelings here. That is not enough to defend this right here.
Yeah,
are these Banelings gonna finish?
Yeah,
He's bringing the mutas back.
Basically going for surround. Tank is sieged. Now where are these mutas going to begin to split?
Split on Marines.
Already done by Jim Rising, but here comes the mutas. No, I thought he was going to dive in there. He should have enough. There are drilling floors on the way here. Wait a minute, but here comes the push. Baneling's going into surround on the mutas. Tank goes down, and the mutas just decide to jump on the bio with help of these Lings. It looks like they'll be able to get away from the reinforcements. I hear and about to chase away the mutas. There are 3 Banelings here. 4 as well being made now. More Lings and 1 muta being made specifically. They could go for surround. But the
Thor
boy
enters in
is
the
here.
fight. Oh my God, is this it for Jim Rising right here? Is he make it to get his revenge?
Banelings are there, and you could possibly just switch to pure Ling Bane right now.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Because here comes Banelings, not really
Thor.
split. Thor is down, not getting another one. So he can just start making more and more mutas. But our Widowmine's on the way with Drilling Claws. They're going to have the invisibility for that. More and more Banelings getting morphed here. More and more
I
Lings
feel
on
bad
the
for
way.
Jim Rising. I don't think he's going to be able to pull this off. Looking at the supply, his opponent has higher supply. His opponent also is securing his 4th base already.
Oh no, the mutas may get taken down by this tank. Trying to split off, trying to get the X magic box, not surround, but trying to get his mutas away.
I don't see a way for Jim Rising to stop this here push.
Oh, there's no tanks, so those are actually that Ling Bane.
Yeah, that's true. There's no tanks. That isn't too bad.
But there are Widowmines.
Widowmines and amazing splits.
Yeah.
Oh, the Widowmine!
Oh! Actually, he
too
just
much damage.
Yeah, but now the Banelings can roll straight on Fury. But
there's nothing left here, really.
Down. Jim Rising.
A single Baneling. 3 Banelings now. GG. Terran defeats Jim Rising in the first upset of the night, in which I did not want to see go down like this. Oh man.
Wow. So it's going to be Terran versus Paco Mike in our deciding match. A TVP, finally, and we get to cast something other that doesn't involve a Zerg. I'm happy. But yeah, unfortunate for Jim Rising that just didn't have enough to handle the push. Like, not really microing the Banelings as well. Great splits by Terran there.
Yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Jim Rising usually does fairly well in this tournament. I don't know what he could have done there. The map definitely favored Terran. Twas a good one. But that puts us into our final match of the evening, after a break, of course.
Yes, it is going to be our final match of the night. It's going to be a TVP. It's going to be Terran, this guy who just won against Jim Rising versus Paco Mike. Take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back for the final series of tonight. The final series of Copa America Season 3 2019. And it's going to be a TVP between Terran as the Terran, surprisingly, and Paco Mike as the Protoss. Now, both these players did upset Jim Rising in their games. Paco Mike in his first match, the Terran in the losers match. And honestly, I don't know which player deserves to go through.
Me either. At this point, anybody's game, and by anybody I mean Terran or Paco Mike. If we look at the bracket, Terran lost to Eric, Paco Mike beat Jim Rising, Eric beat Paco Mike, Terran beat Jim Rising. So I don't really know how this plays out here. There's really no defining factor of who's going to win this.
I mean, Paco beat Jim 2-0, and Terran beat Jim 2-1, so I'm going to say Paco is possibly the best.
Yeah.
Is the more favored, I should say.
Let me see. Paco. So, yeah, Paco Mike 2-0 Jim Rising. As to where Terran lost one map to Jim Rising. I don't know. I'm confused here. I don't know who's going to win this. I would assume Paco Mike takes it. He's the favored, I would say.
Still waiting on the Brazilian stream to finish their pauses to come through. But now, this is a matchup we haven't seen all stream. A PVT or TVP.
Yeah, true. This is going to be the first one, I think, of the entire tournament.
Yeah. At the entire group stage, at least. Just mainly for the reason that it's... whatchamacallit? That it we haven't really seen too many Protoss. There's only 2 Protoss that qualified for the group stage. That was Paco Mike and Nano in the group before. And Nano did beat, I think, it did beat Sinner, so there was already a TVP, just didn't cover it on stream.
Yeah, we didn't cover it.
But yeah,
so it's like it never happened.
Yeah, but it's interesting to see what the current meta is for TVP, because it's sort of like more fluid than most other matchups, especially on the side of the Protoss. So you have so many options that you could go for. You go for just standard like Charge Lot, Immortal, Archon pushes. You can go for Colossus, Disruptors, High Templars. Like, there's a lot of AoE options for Protoss, which is kind of disturbing, at least.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if this is correct, but is the first map going to be Simulacrum?
Yes, I think it is. Once I look, yeah, Simulacrum, Nightshade, and then Ephemeron is going to be the map list. We're just counting down to the end of the Brazilian stream pause, and for that, but yeah, and as for the Terran in this matchup, it's either you could go once again for the bio or for a more battle mechy kind of style, which is sort of similar to the way Terrans who play mech can play TVZ, but also do that with a TVP because of the Cyclones, locking onto like Stalkers and all that. But the blink and charge for all that is very detrimental to like tank-based mechs and just pretty much mech in general, unless you go full like air Terran.
Yeah, TVP is always a fun one to watch. I don't know. We've seen a little too much Zerg here this go around, so I'm excited to see something without a Zerg. Even though I myself am a Zerg player.
Same. But looks like we're just still waiting. I've still got a couple of minutes. Just past midday on my end.
Oh, really? It is 8 p.m. here on my end. And actually, for our observer Kuro, I believe it's what, 3 a.m. now? 2 a.m.?
3 a.m. But it looks like we're heading into game for this last series between Paco Mike and Terran the Terran. So let's hear it for these players as we get ready for our final series of the night.
Indeed, indeed. As we said, it is a TVP or PVT, depending on how you want to look at it, on Simulacrum, which is not a usual map.
No, definitely not for the first pick. But, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, welcome to Simulacrum LE for this final series of Copa America Season 3 2019 Group Stage, Group D. Spawning in the bottom right, the Red Protoss, representing Alpha X. From Mexico, it's Paco Mike.
Yes, playing for the great clan Alpha X. And his opponent in the top left-hand corner, we just saw him defeat in an upset Gem Rising, playing for Black Knight Gaming. He's blue, he's Terran, he's representing Brazil. He is Terran. Very original name. I'm surprised he has a gamer tag.
Hey, I'd so love if he was Terran but playing like Protoss Zerg.
Yeah, right.
But standard gateway wall off here at the top of that jumping spot for the Reaper.
Shouldn't Terran, shouldn't Raynor be a Terran?
Yeah, technically by that logic.
Has anybody really
but
called him out for that?
But to be fair, he does spell it E-Y-N-O-R.
Yeah, that's
not
true.
A-Y-N-O-R. So it's a completely different person.
Yeah, completely. Not even related.
Yeah, not even related. But it looks like this probe just wanted to deny the expansion. It's gonna get a bit of beef. Okay, there's the expansion there.
I like the little Reaper block off in the natural, or in the main.
Yeah. Up to that spot there. Actually, no. Should still able to get off in that tiny little spot just above the gateway there, I think. Question mark. Well, I guess we'll see.
I think you can get up there, but it won't be able to get through or get any scouting off.
I know it could get up there, but getting past the gateway may be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Still, Adept going to be on the way here.
I wonder where the Adept's going to come out at. It might come out in the corner.
Nah, it should be coming out. So Reaper going to be coming in for natural.
Ooh, pulling the probes back.
Let's find one probe, but Adept is out. Not going to get Yaku cursed. And this Reaper just going to take pot shots at the
You can do the old Reaper Adept dance.
Mm-hmm.
The very
usually
beautiful dance.
Yeah. And walling off that natural with 2 gates.
I mean, Paco Mike hasn't even tried to shade after that.
Yeah.
Normally you shade and just follow it around and then shade comes through, you land a shot. Yeah.
Right, doesn't look like to be the case this time. Terran just going to hang that Reaper around. Going to get that factory done. Go for the 1-1-1. It'll be interesting to see whether... I assume Terran, because he likes to go by and maybe go for like a 3-racks play early on. You know, the Marauder with concussive shells. And
I've seen a lot of crazy builds in TVP.
I usually just go for proxy 2-racks Reaper. Always wins. But yeah, Wall-Off now complete. Hallucinating Phoenix is going to be going across the map to see what Terran is up to. And all he's going to see is just complete standard Terran at the moment. Oh, he's going to see the Tech Lab.
Scout.
Yeah, but that could be for the Raven. Oh, the Hellion! The Reaper do get in! Gonna start chipping down on those probes. Stalker is there. 2 Stalkers already down. Hellion.
Okay. Very minimal damage here. That was not a very favorable trade for Terran. He only got 3 workers there. I believe he did see the Cloak Banshees, though, so I don't know what his response here is.
He may think it's Raven, because you usually get a Raven in TVP.
Yeah, that's true. TVP Ravens are common.
Yeah. Especially because, you know, it's, whatchamacallit, like, helps with, like, interference matrix.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interference matrix. You can even drop down some of the little...
The Dorito dust, the anti-armor missiles, auto turrets.
Dorito dust, the auto turrets in the mineral line.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's kind of looking like a bad idea that he didn't go for the Raven now. No, I'm just kidding. I think it should be good because the factory, or robotics facility, I'm sorry, equivalent of a factory, is just now getting finished. And he's just now getting the vision, the observer, which is a good call, being safe, but I don't know if the observer will be out in time for this Banshee to do damage.
It should actually be out by the time the observer does damage.
Oh yeah, it does come out just as the observer comes out. He's even getting a second observer just to make sure he doesn't miss any. Oh God,
and he knows he knows there's an observer.
A complete waste of the Cloak Banshee for Terran, I think, personally.
Yeah, you can just stalk around, like, use it as an observer yourself.
It's an expensive observer.
Yeah, really expensive, like, almost double the price, I think.
Yeah, if you include the upgrade of Cloak.
Oh, with the upgrade of Cloak, even more.
Yeah, it's just detrimental.
Yeah, but looks like he's going to be Terran is going to be transitioning into that bio style. Going to be getting stim +1 attack and armor as well. As well as getting that natural set nice and saturated. Start possibly getting his third as well.
Okay, now he gets in, catches the opponent off guard. Now this is completely worth it. He didn't even split his stalkers. He just had them all in one spot.
But one Banshee is out of energy, plus Blink is there.
Oh no!
And one Banshee at least is going to go down, maybe 2. But 10 workers in all. It's not too bad for 2 Banshees.
And there's still one worker out there idling, not going back to mining.
Where?
Yeah, I see it. There he goes. He's going back to sleeping on the job.
Now he's just going to make more buildings as now.
That was his building probe.
Robotics Bay getting finished up.
Now, what do you think that's for?
Series not getting thermal hits? Disrupted.
Disrupted,
but the
right?
Blink Stalkers are out. Gonna actually catch this bio army.
Now, where's Terran going? He's letting himself get surrounded here. We're leaving him exposed for those stalkers to go in and do some work.
At least the reinforcements are. But, you know, I think he can chase him away. But he has to be careful of the sandwich. Now that the tanks are siege up, that can be easy blink on, but...
Oh, nice blink.
Blink
He's like, all right, I'm just going to take these stalkers.
It is Fable Lance. It is going to be Colossus.
Oh, yes, for sure.
But the siege on just below that natural. And, oh, this could actually be pretty decent. +1 armor and weapons going to be finishing for the Protoss right now. Does he want to recall those blink stalkers? No, he's just going to drop into the main.
The multi-prong harass at the same time. The stalkers are going towards that third base, and they will do some damage here. There's nothing here to contest it. The entire mineral line just might go down. At the same time, this push in the main base for Paco Mike. It almost looked bad, but he's going to get out of there and keep doing a little bit of damage. Where are those tanks
the Immortals. The Immortals just went down and killed all the tanks.
Oh gosh, this is looking rough.
Yeah, looking rough for the Terran, but Paco Mike is currently supply blocked. Colossus is going to be out in just a second, but that third is currently getting harassed at.
Oh no!
By Widowmine, one Widowmine, and by 3 Widowmines and a Marauder. Who would have thought?
Nice micro of the mines. Now the Widowmine probe dance. StarCraft is really a game of elegance and dancing.
Yes.
They need to have just like ballroom music playing the entire time. Now a lot of zealots here to clean up these few widow mines. Not the best way to clean it up, but it'll do the job.
Oh, that splash damage.
Yeah, splash damage is huge. 3 probes went down.
Gonna be attacking that fair, but the bio is nearby. Trying to supply block Terran there.
Concussive shells is barely now coming up, as well as 1-1. Or is that 2-2? Okay, that's 2-2. But concussive shells is about to come out, which will be great against these stalkers. And zealots as well. Ooh, even the ghosts coming out. We are finally, for the first time in this entire tournament, other than the games not casted, we are finally seeing ghosts. Yesterday there was no ghosts from the Terrans. Given that the Terrans did usually place first and get out of the bracket fairly early. There's a lot of zealots from Paco Mike here.
Yeah. But looking like
denying the 4th base, now getting the EMP upgrade.
Never remember the name of it. It's
I'm just gonna go with EMP upgrade.
Yeah, EMP upgrade, EMP size.
Yeah.
Drop going across.
It's a Terran Storm.
Yep. Hey, you're not wrong.
Not right, but I'm not wrong. I like the little group of stalkers right center north of the map, just hanging out, waiting for a counter. Oh, it's zealots actually. I stand corrected, but they're going for the counter. Regardless.
Oh, nice EMP. And the bite that Zed can take out of the. They use the snipe, which I really doubt you should use, but the main bio force is going to go straight to that Colossus and the force fields of the sentries. But now, Terran has to push back. Meanwhile, there is a drop at that third. 5 probes dying, but not going to be enough. Meanwhile,
flash is going on all over the map. Engagements on both sides. I'm not sure who came out the victor there. I think Terran did pretty good in that instance. If he can just continue the pressure. We got that sniper a little too far forward.
The ghost, yeah.
Yeah, the ghost.
Have to agree. But does manage to pick off an Immortal. And actually, there's one Widowmine in the back. You do some nice splash damage and it will. He doesn't actually realize that this bio's gone around. That could be the potential
where'd he go? Where's he at? He's like, oh, they retreated. Let me push it. He's like, wait, no, he's back to the base. Destroying the 4th base is.
Going into the main.
That is next level. He's got to go all the way and destroy the production as much as possible. He needs to recall. There's really no fast way to get into your
taking the cyber core. Noble Stalkers. Only zealots now getting warped in, and Colossi, and the Colossus.
One goes down. He's not even going to go for the second one. He's going to try and continue to do damage here in the main base of Paco Mike.
Yeah, it's just going to run back. Maybe backs do get out with a handful of the bio.
At the same time, counterattack of Zealots in the main. Oh, he just left 2 Zealots there.
Yeah.
Drop the Viking, leave them there. What's going on with this? They're out of vision, actually. Okay, he sees them.
Yeah. Well, the wall person does
just now finishing up. Yeah. And actually, we were right and we were wrong, because now he is coming out with 2 disruptors. I believe those are desperation disruptors.
Well, actually, it's quite even, I reckon, at the moment. Both are even working out, but the macro of Terran is actually pretty decent at the moment. Has a bigger army supply. Both even upgrades. Both have even timings on their +3 weapons and armor. So it's going to be see who can get the better engage, I reckon.
DT Shrine just now going down. Yeah, it all comes down to the better engagement. I think.
Oh, the Purification Nova!
Terran is in the favored position, but those Purification Novas can quickly change the entire game.
Oh, nice concave.
Vikings are getting picked off pretty quick.
Yeah, actually, the concave of the bio here is actually pretty decent for Terran. But looks like Paco Mike could just walk around. There's a small force of buy here, but it's not going to be enough. EMPs actually going down on Stockens.
Nice! He gets all the EMPs off. Those were perfect EMPs. He's moving forward, stutter stepping, taking out the entire army. 1 Widow Mine in the front, just getting some vision because he doesn't want to attack. He destroyed the entire army here of Terran, of Paco Mike, that is, with the army of Terran. And now he can just move across the map and hopefully end it here. The 2 disruptors are now the last saving grace that he has here to do some major damage.
Yeah.
And that's just not going to be enough.
Oh, the disruptors. Nice splitting there by Terran. Oh, the EMP straight onto the High Templar.
One disruptor shot. It gets a good chunk, but it's not enough. He's going to just A-move to victory.
That's going to be a GG. Terran moving on to map point and group point.
Jeez, Terran is playing out of his world right now.
Yeah. Whew.
I mean, Jim Rising favored to win the last game. Terran takes him out. And now Paco Mike here to be the favorite. Loses game 1.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here. Terran got buffed pretty big, I guess. Not really. I don't think they did too much to Terran, actually. What did they do? Make stem cheaper a while back? Nothing really here. I think the map just really favored.
Yeah.
Dropping straight from that 3rd or 4th base directly into the natural, as to where Protoss didn't really have much to do that. Much opportunities for drops in the main other than Zealot drops.
Alrighty. So we are going to be going into the second map. It is going to be on Nightshade. Waiting for both players to say ready. Paco said he was ready before.
This could be the potential last map.
Yeah, it could potentially be the last map of the group stage 2019 for Copa America. Have to see whether Paco Mike can bring it back to the ace match, whether Terran can actually deal it back.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, man. I'm excited to see how this goes down. Guess there's not much more to do than to get into this match, which is potentially the final match of the entire evening, not just of the group.
Well, we are going in to Nightshade, the deadliest map in all of the map. Is that what to call it?
The darkest of the maps. They call it Nightshade because the entire map is just one big shadow. It's pitch black.
Yeah.
Good luck seeing observers on this map.
Yeah. Well, still, actually, not as dark as Dark Sanctuary. Oh
my god. Yeah.
Like 2 years ago. I actually like that map. I don't care what people say. I am a football fan, so
I don't care what anybody says.
I do like 4-player maps. But in that case, welcome everybody to Nightshade for the second map of the final set of tonight's group of matches for Copa America 2019 Season 3. And spawning in the bottom right, the Blue Terran, currently 1-0 up and 1 win away from going to the playoffs. This is Terran.
And in the top left-hand corner, fighting for his tournament life here, the last and final Protoss in the tournament. He's hailing from Mexico, playing for Alpha X. It is Paco Mike. Now, what is he going to do here? He has to pull off something crazy, and he has to pull it off 2 times.
Yeah, I was going to suggest Cannon Rush, but I think Terran is pretty good at holding those.
Yeah.
That just seems to be pretty standard at the moment for both players. Possibly looking to go for that Reaper expand, or possibly just do a bit of harassment. Maybe, but I highly doubt it.
Nah.
As now it's going to be the Reaper expand probe. Going to be a bit annoying here. Oh, doesn't get surrounded. No. And now has got enough. Probe. Delaying that natural as fast as he can. No more shields. But finally the natural does go down. Does delay it by quite a bit.
Yeah, so as you can see, the difference in ZVP and ZVT as opposed to PVT is the placement of the first pylon and their buildings. He did put his pylon back by his base.
Yeah. But is that second pylon? No, it's...
Oh, it's in the natural.
Natural, yeah, that's right.
Where a wall would normally be if you were playing as Red.
Yeah, so you're playing against that, yeah. But Reaper's going to be coming in. Nothing just of yet. Okay, the Adept is there to help.
Yeah. This map has more room for the Reapers to go up the ramp, so it's really hard to block it off as Protoss. Which I'm assuming Paco Mike had first pick of maps, and that's why he picked Simulacrum, because it favors with the block off for the Reaper Scout as well as the choke points.
Well, that Reaper is still surviving, but Stalker is out. One more shot. Oh,
Take it home. Take it home. Oh, got it. Nice.
The Adept said that will shape forward and try and get some information for Paco Mike. Looks like the factory is done now, getting his starport. Natural's done, getting transformed into that orbital command.
Bunker going down to be extra safe here.
Good old Bunker. Oh, okay, does raise the depot up in time. Actually can pick up most of these Marines. Actually not. Okay, does focus fire the SCV. And if he can micro this properly, could actually be pretty decent. The shade forward by the Adept does go into the main. Does draw back the 4 Marines. And now, how many SCVs can that Adept get to? Possibly a third. 3 shots for the Adept to kill 1 SCV. Shade's back. Does it get out? Looks like it gets back. Second. Stalker is
Bunker
out.
Bunker does get done. That's big. The Bunker getting done is huge. I think if he was microing a little more, he could have denied that. But he denied it for long enough. Blink is already coming up. A decently fast Blink at that, as well as an Immortal already on the way. Terran is really going for tech at this point, so now he's got to produce army, which he is. He's making a Liberator and a tank, putting down 2 more barracks. I think he's going to want to get aggressive with this here. He will see Twilight Council. And he can only assume what's coming out. He has no idea.
Yeah, so Terran, of course, going for a more bio-style play. It did work out for him last game, so maybe he's looking for it to work out again. Liberator is going to go out and try and get a few probe kills. Currently, Terran is down 7 workers at the moment, but is up in the army and tech at the moment. But Blink is almost
got a couple
done.
mules.
Yeah. I got some mules. The one saving grace for Terran, I guess. But it looks like it's going to be swapping around. Yep. Didn't actually go for Banshees this time, which is pretty decent, but they're going to be done there. As nice siege up by the Liberator. Where's the drone pull? There it is, but it's not going to be enough.
Go down.
2 go down, but a warp reinforced into the Stalkers. Now knows that Blink is done by the Stalkers. Could potentially get the Stalker as well. But the pullback.
A little cheeky move there to try and get 1 Stalker. He's gonna move up and try and get it again.
Slowly inch, yeah. Can he? No, it doesn't look like he is going to.
Third base already coming down for Paco Mike, so I think Terran needs to go for a move out here or a third base.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see a move out because he does have the higher army supply right now.
Yeah.
He might be going for a timing once his upgrades are done, but I don't.
Oh, Blink Stalker. Oh, but look at that positioning of the butt. No! That's not what you need. Oh, no.
This isn't looking too good.
Yeah. Actually, no, you think he moves out right now. Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, he's got the vision though. He's got Blink, so he can micro out of this.
Got at least one Stalker before micro.
Yeah, luckily Paco had the Observer in the natural Terran, and he was able to see his entire army move posturing. Well, I guess it was a move out, so Paco was able to posture his army.
Yeah,
get a little bit of damage done and blink out.
Yeah, no concussive shells done. And Charge is going to be done.
Preemptively moving some of his probes out of the third base.
Yeah. More and more Charge going down, scan onto that Fed to see where the army is. Tanks into the back line. The Charge
perfect position for the tanks right there.
Yeah. Oh. And he's got no vision on where that bio is. So right now he thinks it's just the army sitting back. And it's looking to be a Charge run by. Well, did he see the medevacs? I don't think he did.
Oh, it doesn't look like he saw it. He would have turned around and tried to stop it. These can be pretty huge here if he doesn't have anything at home to answer to it. He does have concussive shells about to finish. Drop into the natural does do a lot of damage, forcing the army back, and he did lose track of the Zealots that are just now standing by the third, giving him just enough time to come in with reinforcements and defend this third. There's engagements all over the map here.
So not too bad of blows happening at the moment, just both players trading some SCVs.
It's looking pretty even here.
Yeah.
There is a little bit more upgrades for Paco Mike, but nothing too significant.
So I'd say a down production tab. But yeah, Paco Mike going for those Colossi again, the Thermal Lance as well. Whereas we still see that Terran is going for that Biostyle, which can be a bit conflicting, especially with those Colossi coming out.
Yeah, I don't know where this goes from.
Yeah, he has to go. So I mean, he's getting a Ghost Academy, so it'll be a tiny bit before we get.
Yeah, we saw his moves with those ghosts last game. Terran's pretty good with those ghosts.
Yeah,
to say the least. I do like Paco Mike has secured his fourth base. Is in the lead of workers, but his army count is not as high. And Zealots against mines and concussive shells. I don't know if it's going to be too good. I think Terran has this, I wouldn't say in the bag, but one good engagement. And he scans those stalkers coming up. That was well played. I don't know how he saw that.
I honestly don't know. But that fourth
lucky
now
scan?
being taken. Yeah, I'm going to
Map
say
hacks?
lucky scan. Yeah, I'm going to say map hacks as well. But this third is in trouble by this push out by Terran. And it's going to be completely destroyed before
Oh, it's gone.
Paco even has the chance to respond. Plus is there, and now just going to drop into the main. No Blink Stalkers here.
Oh, this is brutal.
No, he's going to cancel the Colossi.
He's going to cancel the Colossi and get rid of the counts. Now he's not in any trades or Colossi. Storm is being researched, but it might be too late.
Yeah, where are the High Templar? Guess they're not there yet, as now the Zealots try to come back in. The kiting there from Terran is pretty good. Yeah. Now only the Stalkers come in. It's really weird. It's like this. But yeah, stay away that Terran can really drop here.
Yeah, he can't drop there, but he also really can't be denied to just stay there with his units.
I guess that's going to be enough as both armies... Oh! Paco may have just spotted out. This by a nice blink back to avoid any further losses.
What is that little army in the northeast on the side of Terran?
You mean just the 3 zealots?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Relax.
just 3 zealots chilling.
Yeah.
You probably
Big
forgot about him.
Maybe possibly to try and deny any bases that may go up there.
Yeah, it could be a base denier or a run by, but he's forgot about him. Widow mines do go down, and they do get a huge.
Huge connects onto the zealots. Plus, in the back, doing major damage to the bio. Liberators are out to try and help Siege. There are High Templar with Storms. Blink forward by its Stalkers onto the Liberators, and now
it looks like Terran can take this fight here. If he just gets home with the Ghost, it'll guarantee the win on this fight.
Yeah, where are those EMPs?
There they go.
Straight onto the Immortals, but not onto the Colossi or the High Templar, so Storm's still available. And it looks like Paco Mike's
here comes the Storms. He hasn't dropped the Storm yet. Those are high energy. Oh, he missed his first Storm.
EMP! The EMP straight onto the High Templar.
High Templars do not have the Storms. Are they going to do it? They can't make it. Oh, man. Those Storms were about as bad as they can. But at the same time, as Zella run by to the main base of Terran, destroying some of the production, he will be able to clean this up. But as we all know, once some of the production goes, it is very hard. At the same time, that base in the north side held by Terran is now being pulled back. And he will have to repair it. Oh, these SCVs right there are going to get caught out in the... Okay, he's returning the SCVs.
Oh no, the SCVs trying to take that potential for, as now the main army gathers with the Warp Prism. Again, could potentially take out this Warp Prism, but no, it decides to use the EMP straight onto the Zealots, but it's not working. The Storm! Straight onto the bio. That's going to be it. But actually pushing forward. No more High Templars at the moment. Colossi being stopped, but that's one stop there. The Warp Prism Micro and GG is going to be called. We are going
Mike
to the
takes it.
match.
What a good game. I didn't think Paco Mike had it there, but the worker lead as well as the double expand, like he did have 2 expansions on his opponent. That was proving to be amazingly well played by Paco Mike. He's not going down without a fight here.
Oh.
And that means we are into the ace match. Now we are at the final match of the day.
Yeah. The map is going to be Ephemeron. It all comes down to this.
I mean, we've seen it all here today. Every matchup in every form. And now I don't quite know.
No.
I don't know where this is going. Paco Mike versus Terran. I don't know, man. I keep saying that, but I just really don't. I love Terran versus Protoss, but I have no idea what they're going to do this match.
Hey, neither do I.
It's been bio heavy for Terran.
Like, yeah, I mean, to be honest, during that last game, it looked like Terran had a decent enough force to like potentially end it, but then just taking bad fights, especially into Storms, during that late game, was really bad.
Yeah, it was interesting to say the least. I thought Terran had it. I would like to see Paco Mike go on just because he's from Mexico.
No bias.
Yeah, no bias. None whatsoever, but Viva Mexico.
Don't let the Spanish speakers frighten you.
Capper.
Gonna get some Kappas in chat, bro. But I don't know Kipper.
So Haru says, Paco, if you don't win, we're gonna ban you from all the channels.
Really? Is that
Yeah.
what Horace saying?
He said, "Si no ganas, te banemos de todos los canales." I don't know exactly what
that's
canales
awesome.
means, but I'm assuming it means all the tournaments and games. He said, "If you don't win here, Paco, we're banning you." So, Paco, you're gonna be banned if you don't win here.
Yeah.
And if you don't win here, I'm gonna ban you from being mentioned in my stream ever. Not that you care, but come on, Paco, just win it for Mexico. But on the other hand, Brazil is a very dominant country playing, and these players are awesome here from Brazil.
It's generally. Well, we'll talk about later as we are introducing the players for this, the most important match of these players' careers. Who will go on to the playoffs? Is it going to be this guy spawning in the bottom right? The Red Protoss representing Alpha X from Mexico. Give it up for Paco Mike.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner, hailing from Brazil, he is a Terran. He's blue. He's playing for Black Knight Gaming. This might be the potential last time you see him in this tournament. It is Terran.
All right. Both players not risking anything. They are just going to be playing as standard as they can be. See the wall off onto that main from Paco to deny that Reaper scout.
For those of you watching right now, you guys hit the like button, the subscribe button, get in the chat, give these players your Fs, your Pogs, your Kappas, whatever you can throw out. This is the last game of the night here for this Copa America Season 3 stage A, B, C, and D groups. And I am excited to say the least. Here we go. No crazy opener. Reaper expand from Terran. Paco Mike has the weight of Mexico on his shoulders right now. As, we didn't see too much bad mouthing from the Brazilians. They just said good luck, have fun.
Yeah.
But the Spanish casters are like,
but then Vortex. Yeah, that Vortex is like, you know what, streamers, if Paco Mike loses, just ban him from all these streams. I'm like, sure. I hardly doubt he's going to watch my really random streams.
I doubt he's tuning into Proxy Tempest.
Already a deviation. Look at that SCV. Where's that SCV heading? Why is it not heading back?
He saved this for the final match.
I think it's going to be Proxy Starport.
It should be, but he should move up a little bit. That's an interesting position for it.
I mean,
it won't get scouted for sure.
It won't get scouted unless by some miracle, like Paco scouts.
Now, yesterday I did see a very weird, like, far corner was created 2 engineering bays. He almost got in there.
Yeah, but looks like the bunker will be finished. Just one SCV going down. Now what? There it is. There's the Proxy Starport going down as now the early game pressure from the Stalker and Adept will be coming in.
Yeah, once a bunker comes out, he knows he got the hold and he's able to go and safely take his Proxy Starport.
But there's the raising of the platform, raising of the supply depots, not giving Paco Mike the chance to scout, and this Proxy could potentially do some damage. And actually, I think it might be the Proxy Hellion drop, maybe. Considering there are 4 Hellions now being made, in total,
and he's coming out with the medevac. Good call.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. A Proxy Starport, and it's not even for any drone damage.
Yeah, I think he's not going to see that.
It is for drone damage, I guess.
It is for drone damage. Oh, but look at that pylon there. That scouting pylon. That could potentially, like...
Or is he going for a quick third? Or not a quick third, but I guess a third.
Actually, no, he may be going for that quick third.
That could be bad.
All right, medevac is out.
He's going for the quick third. This should be able to do a lot of damage, as well as he'll be able to see that quick third is going down. about 30 seconds early. Both of these players switching it up for this final match here. Paco Mike taking a quick third, which we haven't seen yet. Oh, all the stalkers here are gonna get these 6. I don't know what's going on here. I haven't seen anything like this before. He even gets the medevac and one of those Hellions out, taking out 6 drones.
Paco Mike going for that blink, and now Terran transferring over to that bio style. Really great.
I think the real kicker here is that he did do a little bit of damage, and he scouted the third base. That third base was huge, I believe. Normally, the third base is just not going down at the 5-minute mark in a regular game.
Yeah.
I assume maybe that's just reserved. Maybe I'm off on my builds now with the new meta. I don't know. I haven't been able to figure it out with the new updates.
The Terran's pretty much the same. That's what we're talking about. So maybe you can see a more battle style type of mech like in TVT, but generally, like with the new charge, maybe you might see Blue Flame like Hellbats doing a lot of damage, but
I'm surprised no battle cruisers yet.
Yeah, actually no, and TBC.
Not even a fusion core for like upgrades.
I mean, you definitely won't see PCs in TVP.
Yeah, I mean just in general today.
Yeah, that's true. It is a thing that is quite easy to scout, so
yeah. Especially with the new nerf to where it takes a second to warp out.
Alright, link forward onto the Stalkers. Actually, gotta pick it off.
He should know that there's vision there and scan.
Yeah, maybe just didn't want to go too far forward.
Yeah.
Just fair enough. Actually, he could potentially like tape Blink onto that tank in the
he could.
Natural and just walk around out of range of that bunker.
Yeah. He would probably lose a majority of armor, but he'd take out a lot. Is this medevac gonna fly right over them? Or is he going for vision?
I'd be going for vision, but oh no. With that
I don't know how to feel here.
Let's go Blink. Observe actually survives because Stalkers were there to distract, I guess. But now sees that the third is there, can possibly try to deny it.
Yeah, he's posturing towards that third.
Oh,
no server. A good amount of SCVs are going to go down here.
Yeah, only 2, so no.
Not bad, not bad. I thought he was going to take out like 5. But Paco Mike has been sitting on 3 bases for a while now.
Robotics Bay on the way here for Paco Mike, so maybe going back into those Colossus, maybe start getting some High Templar as well. Look at that bank he has at the moment.
He's got to have a plan for that bank for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to assume High Templars or Colossus.
I think he'll go with the Colossus again.
Fair enough, and actually going to be taking this potential 4th. Really weird. Not generally what you see as a 4th. Actually, he's double expanding, maybe. Oh, wait, hold on. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah, that looks like a...
Yeah, where the Adept was, they look so similar. I'm done, but the Blink Stalkers in the middle do find a bit majority of the fire.
You think the 4th base is a little too greedy, or you think it's justified?
I think it's justified. He knows he is like a tiny bit ahead in the economy. Why not push that bench further? But with this...
That's probably exactly why the army supply is in favor of Terran right now. Going for a drop at the same time he's posturing and heading straight towards that newly acquired 4th base.
Oh, the Blink forward. One Marine being sacrificed there.
For the greater good.
For the greater good, as the tower would say. But
now, he could go back in again with that medevac as the army is going to come down and try and take this
that needs to be canceled.
Ooh, good cancel. I knew it was a little greedy. It had to have been punished.
Actually, could just take the next base up there.
Yeah.
But oh no! Okay, actually, that wasn't too bad of a.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna land onto the majority of the zealots, but apparently not. Yay.
Yeah, so now it's looking pretty even again, other than Paco Mike having the worker lead. They're on the same amount of bases right now, though. And Paco, actually Terran is even going for his 4th base as well. Paco Mike double expanding on the back end of this. Oh, no, he's not. It looked like there was a base there. Never mind. It's just his entire army.
Just his entire army.
Yeah, I looked at the mini-map and I was like, is that another base there?
No. Oh, what prism?
Oh, I
Gonna
didn't
get
even try to
caught
get
out.
it.
It's like, but he didn't know whether it was full or not.
It's like, it's like it scared the medevacs. It's like, whoa, what
Yeah, it's
prism?
like, whoa! Let's get out of here, Grant!
I have no idea what's in there.
But now, Gravitic Drive actually being started here by Paco.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
as
surprised
well
you know
as
that name.
Storm. Yeah, like I said, I should know all the upgrades.
Yeah, I should as well, but I don't. Storm coming up as well.
+3 attack, ground attack, and ground armor.
So he already took out a Colossus or a Disruptor, and now a Colossus. This is an interesting unit composition.
I mean, I think he wants to go and drop with the Disruptors.
Yeah,
I think
he
that's
also
what
has
his plan
Templars.
is. Does also have that.
The high
Terran
Templars.
just going to be breaking down those rocks to try and gain some easy access to that potential 5th location. He's going to scan ahead, see that there's no base there. There's a majority of the army just hanging around there. He's actually going to take his 5th base there. And this one Marine's just going to be like, yeah, I got okay, I'm dead.
Yeah. It wasn't very nice.
This
of
is
his
a very
commander-in-chief.
well-defended natural here.
Oh, yeah, there's no way he's breaking that.
No, yeah, that drop ain't going to do nothing.
They'll die before the units even get out.
But now...
A lot of Marauders.
Yeah, I think he's seeing... Because I think he sees that it is, whatchamacallit.
Colossus?
Yeah, so he's like, you know what? I'm gonna break
There's
that
hallucinated
off,
Colossus.
Oh. But
No.
look at that, look what's being made by the Protoss. Good old Bank Shrine.
This is a weird, weird composition here. Both of the players banking up a lot of minerals. Here
A
comes
lot
a
of
big
Vikings as
engagement
well.
right in the middle of the map, and I don't think his army's
getting dropped as well.
Yeah, Terran isn't postured properly to take care of this army. A few good storms can end it all here for him.
Yeah,
He's got so
especially
much AoE here.
Oh, and the Zealots into the natural doing so
Oh
much
my
damage. Already
God.
taken down 7 SCVs. And that drop that we saw before. Colossus getting stuck down. That storm straight onto the Vikings. Gonna suffer them up pretty well. There's no really anti-air
Same
hit.
time in the
Meanwhile,
natural, a bunch of Marauders are going in, and they're kind of uncontested other than this Disruptor. Same time in the main base of Terran and the 4th base of Terran, there is drops
look, prism
everywhere.
going down.
Battles going on all over the map.
it looks like that drop went
fifth
into the
base.
main recall.
Yeah.
Oh,
and the storm.
feedback.
Good storms, as well as a 5th base being taken for Paco Mike here. There's still some units in the main base of Terran doing some damage, and they just got cleaned up.
Yeah, 38 SCVs went down. Look at
What a
look at the
slugfest.
worker supply. 85 to 35 workers in favor of Paco
jeez.
Mike.
But look at all the mules and energy that's available for Terran.
Yeah, that is true.
And he has the army advantage here, so I don't think it's quite over for Terran yet, but there's going to have to be a really good engagement taken here from Terran once or even twice, maybe.
Well,
This
does
army
have
has
the
so much
Liberators to help
splash.
set up against those Zealots, but Blink in by the Stalkers taking care of.
Disruptor
the
shot has not been
anti-air
shot
here.
off yet. Here they go.
Where are they? There's one. The splits there.
Oh,
They're
what
actually
big
putting
disruptor shot.
the Vikings are landing.
Land the Vikings. Vikings do so
Oh,
much
no.
damage to these units, and they're going to take everything out. It's looking like Terran is able to... He just has to keep pushing now and keep reinforcing, and he should be able to take it home. I don't think there's enough here for Paco Mike to defend.
Not for now, but look at that worker supply. Look at his bank. He's just
Look
going
at
to wait
his
until
bank.
he's just
He's
going to wait
gonna
for his gateways to come back up.
He needs to throw down some more gateways. He doesn't even have time to make more gateways and go for an attack. This is it right here. Vikings are not being lifted. He has one storm available, and this is it right here. The Vikings
blink.
are doing damage. He is splitting
Vikings
properly,
are lifted.
decently. Oh, good storm going down, but now he is... Oh, reinforcements coming, even a ghost coming in to try and get an EMP off. 2 ghosts are there.
Oh,
He's
the
taking out the
blink forward.
medevacs.
And I think that's it. 3. Also, another run by of Zealots. taking down the
my
Blinkers even
gosh.
forward.
In the north, DT's
it's
actually
DTs.
coming in. DT's at the 14-minute mark. 10,000 IQ play here from Paco Mike. I thought Terran was just gonna go in and win the game right then and there, and I don't think that
I
it's
think
at all.
I think Paco Mike has just turned this around. Look at the supply.
Oh
up
my
50.
God.
Look at the bank. The one DT standing and just denying that base. Another round of war pins coming in.
All DTs. Holy crap.
And
look
it's
at them
DT
DTs.
Blink.
Oh my God, I see doing it. DT Blink. I don't know if anyone's seen this before. I've seen it one time before
Classic.
recently. Yes, it was classic.
The WCS.
Blinking, yeah, WCS. Which is
It is
we
a
did it
great late
on the
game
ace
unit.
match as well, I believe, or on the game
Oh,
point.
he's gonna go into the third as well. Take care of these tanks.
He has
baby.
one.
There's
Oh,
no
he's passing.
detection.
Okay, he's going for the tank. Yes, he's going for the tank. There's no. Okay, one blink. He takes out one tank. He might even get the second
Blink isn't
tank.
done yet. Oh no, he won't before the
But
fight.
he is forcing out the scans because I
Mm.
don't think that the opponent is expecting blink DTs.
No,
Now, every
Blink
moment that
almost
goes
being
on,
finished.
the supply is getting more and more in favor of Paco Mike. Now, doubling in army supply. Terran missed his window of opportunity. He's been down in economy for so long. I think this is just about it here, unfortunately. For Terran, here comes the final engagement of the evening, I believe.
Actually, majority of the zealots do go down before they can make a. They do too much, but there's another round of war pins into the main. As this planetary is going to go down again. Terrence on his last legs. The supply plummeting. 10 SCVs. All the SCVs in this natural going down. Pulling the barrier back to help defend. And Paco Mike
He's got another warp in the main base of Terran, and this has to be the end. His army split in all different ways, not to mention that he's down almost half the army supply. Now Paco Mike is going to move into his last mining base, really, over here in the north of the map.
Storms!
Perfect storms on the entire game.
GG!
Oh my God, Paco Mike was able to pull it off here. Hailing from Mexico, he is not going to be banned from every Mexican stream in existence, fortunately for him. Oh my God. Terran was looking tough there, man. I wasn't even rooting for Paco Mike at the end there. I was hoping Terran could pull it off. But that is also amazing. Our only Terran that is now into the finals, into the playoffs.
You mean Protoss?
Oh, Protoss. Yeah. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Protoss. The first ever Protoss
Balance!
going into it. Whoo, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sweating a little here. I turned my fan off. I'm still sweating.
Well,
Oh,
in
man,
that,
that is intense. That does conclude today's key matches, though.
yes. Congratulations to Cham and who else? Some Group D. I forgot. No.
Paco Mike.
Oh
Oh yeah,
Paco
wait. Who
Mike.
from the last
Cham.
round?
So
Oh, yeah,
Cham,
it was
Paco
Cham.
Mike, and Eric.
Yeah, Cham.
Who was the last guy?
Half breed.
Half breed. That was it. Yeah, half breed.
Cham, half breed. Paco Mike, and Eric.
Qualifying for those playoffs.
Yep.
Of course. Do we have know when playoffs are happening? Have they been announced yet, Kuro? Am I able to disclose that information?
Don't think they've been announced yet. And I don't see Crow
well-
typing. So maybe we don't know yet.
Maybe we
Yeah,
don't
not
know.
sure. Crow, if Crow
Not-
doesn't know, nobody knows.
So keep an eye on our social medias. They'll be at CranKy Ducklings.
Also, shout out to the other players: Nano, Sinner,
Mhm.
Terran, and Jim Rising. They put up a great fight, great
Mhm.
display of skill today. But all those players are going home.
But of course, with that, commiserations for those who didn't get through. But congratulations to all those who got through. And of course, wouldn't be here without you. And of course, thank you to our lovely, wonderful, awesome producer / observer / information fairy / awesome shit around is Kuro, also known as Krup, also known as the information fairy, also Krup, hero of the wasteland, savior of esports, the sneakiest Polish ninja, and possibly one of the best people you'll ever know, who cannot spell panic for the life of her. Or just spells it as picnic. That's right, I'm calling her Kuro. And with that, of
Also
course,
known as Yodaslim's favorite production
Yodaslim's-
person.
Yes, that too.
Picnic.
And Yoda, where can people find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Yoda_Slim. Also, I do a tournament every week. There's multiple tournaments with my group called Proxy Tempest. Y'all can check us out on Twitter, Discord, and all that good stuff. What about you? Where can people find you?
Well, people can find me on twitch.tv/QuirkyCast. You can also find me on twitter.com/QuirkyCast as well. You can also find me here at the CranKy_Ducklings. Or you can find me doing Demacia Cup for League of Legends. So you follow as
League of Legends, man.
As we follow the Chinese off-season cup for that. Find that at www.twitch.tv/OpalCast. I'll be starting on the Saturday and next Sunday of that week. And other than that, I think that is it for now. So thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Yodaslim, for joining us.
Indeed, anytime.
Don't forget, sign-ups are open for next week's SEO, the last SEO of the year. And of course, last GPO of the year, GPO number 15.
Don't forget, you guys are watching this on the screen. Hit the little heart up there, the subscribe button.
Yeah. Make sure
you support the Cranky Ducklings channel. Indeed.
But other than that, I think that is it for now. We'll keep an eye on the social medias for when the playoffs start for Copa America Season 13 2019. But with that, I wish you a good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are.
Peace out, everyone.
Be nice to one another, and we'll see you next time. Have a nice day.